Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Merits of Knowledge.
Human heart. The human heart is a muscular organ responsible for pumping blood throughout the body. It is a vital part of the circulatory system, supplying oxygen and nutrients to tissues and removing carbon dioxide and other wastes. Location: situated between the lungs and behind the breastbone, with 2/3 of its mass on the left side of the midline. It is located slightly to the left of the center of the chest, behind the sternum. Size: the adult human heart is roughly the size of a clenched fist and weighs about 250 to 450 grams. The size of a child's heart varies with age and body size. By comparison, an adult heart is about the size of a closed fist, roughly 12 cm long and 8 to 9 cm wide. A child's heart is proportionally larger relative to their body than an adult's heart. Structure of the heart. Chambers: the heart has 4 chambers: right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. Valves: 4 valves ensure one-way blood flow: tricuspid valve between right atrium and right ventricle, pulmonary valve between right ventricle and pulmonary artery, mitral valve between left atrium and left ventricle, aortic valve between left ventricle and aorta. Functions of the heart: heart pumps oxygen, pour blood to the lungs via the pulmonary artery to get oxygenated. Heart pumps oxygen-rich blood to the rest of the body via the aorta. Heart maintains blood pressure and ensures continuous circulation. Heart supports the removal of waste products, carbon dioxide. Resting heart rate: a healthy resting heart rate is typically between 60 and 100 beats per minute. Electrical conduction system: the heart has a natural pacemaker sinus node that sends electrical signals to regulate the heart's rhythm. Anatomy of the heart. Pericardium: a double-walled sac that encloses the heart. Myocardium: the muscular middle layer responsible for contractions. Endocardium: the inner lining of the heart chambers. Septum: a wall that divides the left and right sides of the heart. Coronary arteries: supply blood to the heart muscle itself. Circulatory pathways. Pulmonary circulation: right side of the heart to lungs, then to the left side of the heart. Systemic circulation: left side of the heart to body, then to the right side of the heart. Pulmonary circulation: lungs. Purpose: to exchange carbon dioxide CO2 for oxygen O2 in the lungs. Pathway: right atrium receives oxygen, pour, that is deoxygenated blood from the body. Blood moves to the right ventricle. Right ventricle pumps blood through pulmonary artery to the lungs. In the lungs, CO2 is removed, and O2 is absorbed. Oxygen-rich, that is oxygenated blood, returns to the left atrium via pulmonary veins. Key fact: pulmonary artery carries deoxygenated blood, and pulmonary veins carry oxygenated blood to the opposite of other arteries and veins. Systemic circulation, body. Purpose: to deliver oxygenated blood to body tissues and remove waste products. Pathway: left atrium receives oxygenated blood from the lungs. Blood moves to the left ventricle. Left ventricle pumps blood through the aorta to the rest of the body. Body tissues use the oxygen and nutrients, blood becomes deoxygenated. Deoxygenated blood returns to the right atrium through superior and inferior vena cava. Key fact: this is the larger and longer part of the circulation. Systole and diastole. Systole and diastole are the 2 main phases of the cardiac cycle, which describes the sequence of events in one complete heartbeat. Systole: contraction phase. What happens? The heart muscles contract, pushing blood out of the chambers. Atrial systole: atria contract first, pushing blood into the ventricles. Ventricular systole: then, ventricles contract, right ventricle sends blood to the lungs via pulmonary artery. Left ventricle sends blood to the body via aorta. Valves. AV valves tricuspid and mitral closed to prevent backflow. Semilunar valves pulmonary and aortic open to allow blood to exit. Diastole, relaxation phase. What happens? The heart muscles relax, allowing the chambers to fill with blood. Atrial and ventricular diastole, both atria and ventricles relax and fill with blood. Valves. AV valves open, letting blood flow from atria to ventricles. Semilunar valves close to prevent blood from flowing back into the heart. Diseases. There are many diseases that can affect the human heart. These conditions are often grouped under cardiovascular diseases or CVDs. Here is a breakdown of the most common and significant heart diseases. 1. Coronary artery disease called CAD. Cause: narrowing or blockage of the coronary arteries due to plaque buildup, atherosclerosis. Symptoms: chest pain or angina, shortness of breath, heart attack. 2. Heart attack, also called myocardial infarction. Cause: complete blockage of a coronary artery. Symptoms: severe chest pain, nausea, sweating, pain in left arm or jaw. 3. Arrhythmia means irregular heartbeat. Types: bradycardia, too slow. Tachycardia, too fast. Atrial fibrillation or AFib, irregular and often rapid heartbeat. Symptoms: palpitations, dizziness, fainting. 4. Heart failure, also called congestive heart failure. Cause: the heart can't pump blood efficiently. Symptoms: fatigue, swelling in legs, shortness of breath. 5. Cardiomyopathy. Types: dilated, hypertrophic, restrictive. Cause: genetic factors, high blood pressure, infections. Symptoms: fatigue, irregular heartbeat, heart failure signs. 6. Valvular heart disease. Affected valves: mitral, aortic, tricuspid, pulmonary. Types: stenosis means narrowing. Regurgitation means leaking. Prolapse means improclosure. Symptoms: murmurs, fatigue, chest pain, shortness of breath. 7. Congenital heart disease. Cause: structural heart defects present from birth. Examples: septal defects, valve abnormalities, tetralogy of Fallot. Symptoms: cyanosis, blue skin, poor growth, fatigue. 8. Pericardial disease or pericarditis. Cause: inflammation of the pericardium heart lining. Symptoms: sharp chest pain, fever, weakness. 9. Rheumatic heart disease. Cause: complication of rheumatic fever after streptococcal infection. Effect: damaged heart valves. 10. Aortic aneurysm and dissection. Aneurysm: bulging of the aorta. Dissection: tear in the aorta wall. Symptoms: sudden severe chest or back pain. What is a heart attack? A myocardial infarction, also called heart attack, occurs when blood flow to part of the heart muscle is blocked, usually by a blood clot. Without enough oxygen-rich blood, the heart muscle begins to die. Causes of a heart attack. Coronary artery disease CAD. Main cause: fatty deposits or plaques build up in the arteries. These plaques can rupture and form a blood clot, blocking the artery. High blood pressure damages artery walls. High cholesterol increases plaque buildup. Smoking narrows arteries and increases clot risk. Diabetes raises risk of CAD. Obesity and lack of exercise lead to multiple risk factors. Stress can trigger sudden heart issues. Genetics, family history increases risk. How to prevent a heart attack? 1. Eat a heart-healthy diet. High in fruits, vegetables, whole grains. Low in saturated fats, trans fats, salt, and sugar. Include healthy fats like those in nuts, olive oil, and fish. 2. Exercise regularly. At least 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week. Walking, cycling, swimming, or any cardio activity. 3. Don't smoke. Quit smoking and avoid secondhand smoke. 4. Control health conditions. Manage blood pressure, cholesterol, and diabetes with medication and lifestyle changes. 5. Maintain a healthy weight. Keep BMI in a normal range 18.5 to 24.9. 6. Reduce stress. Practice relaxation, yoga, meditation, hobbies, or deep breathing. 7. Regular health checkups. Detect risk factors early through regular screenings. Treatment for heart disease. 1. Lifestyle changes. Eat a heart-healthy diet: fruits, veggies, whole grains, lean protein. Exercise regularly about 30 minutes most days. Quit smoking and avoid tobacco. Limit alcohol intake. Maintain a healthy weight. Manage stress. 2. Medications. Blood pressure medicines like beta blockers, ACE inhibitors. Cholesterol-lowering drugs: statins. Blood thinners to prevent clots. Medications for irregular heartbeats. Diuretics to reduce fluid if you have heart failure. 3. Medical procedures and surgery. Angioplasty and stenting to open blocked arteries. Coronary artery bypass surgery: bypass blocked arteries. Pacemaker or defibrillator implantation for heart rhythm problems. Heart valve repair or replacement. Heart transplant in very severe cases. 4. Regular follow-up care. Routine visits with a cardiologist. Monitoring and controlling risk factors like blood pressure and cholesterol. Remember, a healthy lifestyle is the best medicine to prevent heart disease. Food. Eating the right foods can significantly protect your heart and lower your risk of heart disease. Here's a list of the best heart-healthy foods, categorized for easier understanding. Fruits and vegetables. Rich in antioxidants, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Leafy greens: spinach, kale, Swiss chard. Berries: blueberries, strawberries, blackberries. Broccoli, carrots, tomatoes. Avocados: healthy fats and potassium. Citrus fruits: oranges, grapefruits. Healthy fats. Help lower bad cholesterol LDL and raise good cholesterol HDL. Nuts: almonds, walnuts, pistachios. Seeds: chia, flax, sunflower. Olive oil: extra virgin. Fatty fish: salmon, mackerel, sardines rich in omega-3s. Whole grains. Reduce the risk of heart disease by lowering cholesterol and improving digestion. Oats. Brown rice. Quinoa. Whole wheat bread and pasta. Barley. Low-fat dairy in moderation. Good source of calcium and protein. Low-fat yogurt. Skim milk. Cottage cheese. Extras in moderation. Dark chocolate at least 70% cocoa, in small amounts. Green tea rich in antioxidants. Limit or avoid processed foods: chips, packaged snacks. Sugary drinks: sodas, energy drinks. Red and processed meats. Trans fats: hydrogenated oils. Excess salt and sugar. Healthy eating tips. Cook with olive oil instead of butter. Choose grilled or baked over fried. Use herbs and spices instead of salt. Drink plenty of water and stay hydrated. Whatever it is, always keep smiling, Be happy, and keep your heart healthy.
Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. For more such videos, please do subscribe. Click the bell icon for further notification. Kindly like the video to motivate us to do more informative videos in future. By my lovely audience.